Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mods Season 3. We're still playing with the Auto-Terminator. Things are going decently. Got good weapons. For where we're at right now, full systems, good crew. Let's carry on. We're only in Sector 3 and we're still looking quite sharp. Ooh, this could be bad. Especially with the missile launcher being there. Let's get a drone in there. Let's say this one. Pretty sure they got an engine there though as well. They're in my oxygen. And in drones as well. Which means we got quite a few of them. Cloak that. Hope for the best. Yep. Alright. Guess not. Now they can't dodge, or they at least shouldn't be allowed to. Alright, so now technically everyone that gets killed will stay dead, especially if you do one of these. If I'm not being attacked, that means they got nothing but the NG left. Which we should be able to take. A next shot will allow me to take down that final weapon. Where are the borders in my teleporter now? I'm probably not going to get shot at with missiles anymore, so you can probably just repair that in the meantime. There's him coming after us. Let's destroy their teleporter. It's probably easier to kill the borders on my own ship than it is to kill it on theirs. Get in there. And we saved it. Although it probably didn't need saving. Good time to run. That's a breach, but that will take care of itself, no doubt. Actually, let's go get him. We got a clone bay, for God's sakes. Live a little. And by little, I do mean little. Because you'll die in a moment. Rockmen are looking good. I'm not going to bring those back. This can go offline because we've set fire to pretty much everything. You made it in here. Now he made it in here. This isn't going very well. But then again, it doesn't matter. He's not going to take down all of my weapons, that's for damn sure. Okay, we're done. Could have gone better, yes. Could have gone a lot worse as well. Cool. Okay. So the fire missile drone combined with the actual rock boarding party seems to be something I will be enjoying quite a bit of. Seize the cargo. Ah, you got one of your own, huh? You don't even have shields. Such sadness. We're gonna try to not get hit by any of your stupid missiles. It probably isn't gonna work. Unless... There we go. Brilliant. Yeah, Neural Stunner Mark II. Would be interesting to use with the ship, stun crew before we port in, but I think I'd rather not. Let's see, if I go here, then move to here, go here, then move to here, go here, then move to here. I think we can do the entire thing. If not, we're boned. Well, not bone, but yeah, let's do this just to make sure that we're okay. PDS, huh? Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan. I'm gonna get boarded again. We got one miss, which is something. Where are they now? Drones. 2 misses. Let's get our defense drone up. That's unfortunate. And that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we killed one. Not gonna be dodging that unless you catch that with your face. And you didn't. But it missed, which is great as well. Okay, you caught it. Might be just one NG left in there, so we're porting in and moving to shields. We're only gonna get hit once. It's gonna be a hard one, but well. Unless I can do this super quickly. And I can. Ha! Suck on that. PDS. We'll attack it. Are we in danger? We might be, yeah. If we let it drag out long enough. And we actually got a drone incoming. So we're gonna stop it. Because drones are annoying. Any second now. There you go. Let's fire in the bow beam first. Sweet. My eye ship is better than yours. Even though it looks exactly the same, mine is better. Right, so that should stop the drone from coming in, I think. And if not, we still got the drone. Nope, drone's coming in. And boom. Well, the bow beam itself isn't going to do us any more good unless it's that one bit of system damage, which might help, granted. There we go. Everything in the red. Ooh, not anymore. The bow beam, his first stroke got repaired. Alright, so we probably should start upgrading some stuff. Yeah, lifeform scanner. Handy. Am I willing to give up something for it, though? No, I don't think so. I'd rather just buy sensors. New mines or checkpoints. What's up with all the Zoltan sectors? This was a Zoltan sector, this was a Zoltan sector, this is a Zoltan sector. Jeez. It's like they know I've got a good ion weapon. Like, nope, we're gonna stop you from using it. Nope, 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 nope. Payment medium. Target rock ship. Territorial dispute has aggregated a local rock basilisk. Social etiquette forbids him to take action personally, but the rockman is willing to pay an outsider to do the deed. He'll be paid to make it look like a private ambush. Ain't that convenient, because we're a pirate ship. I'm gonna upgrade some stuff first. Alright, let's see what we can do. It is as simple as always. Destroy the ship, get paid, and leave the sector. You're glad you don't have to concern yourself with all the intrigue that's probably connected to this contract. Yes, indeed. You're not wrong. Shall we send out a drone? So, Enemies. Your crew does not deal hull damage, but neither does this one. Are you quicker then? Hmm. Well, we're using rocks of our own, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, we're fine. We cloak this. We know we're dealing with Rockman, but the fire is still going to damage the system. Being able to prevent that from being a thing is going to help us out a bit. Alright, they're probably in shields for some reason. Okay, we'll beat them up here. Could shoot my own crew, but I'd rather not. Talking about a hands-on approach of killing a target, huh? Just go and beat them up rather than blowing the ship up. Rock nobles have been slain. You salvage your supplies. Contact the client and collect the bounty. I'm glad you fulfilled your mission, outsider. It's more than we would have expected. Really? So I put out a bounty if you don't think anyone's gonna do their job. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. Socialize with human. Nothing. Upgrades. Nah, I think we're good. I mean, shields would probably start becoming more important right about now. Airship? Nope. Not an airship. I need this. And we're gonna need this. Probably don't want to stick around here for too long, though. 3 shields is quite heavy, but they can't dodge, so that's a plus. There goes our oxygen. If I knew that caused a fire, I probably would jump in there straight away, but I don't. Missile has been stopped. Hence why the life-form scanner would probably have been a good idea to have. Alright, that's on fire, good. We've got our doors being busted up. You two go there, we don't need anyone piloting. Right, everyone back to their spots. Vaguely wondering where the crew's at. I'm guessing there's bound to be someone in shields, but what tile is a different question, of course. I'd like doors to be offline so you can run around more freely. We now got a fire in here, I think. Let's have a look in shields. Ooh, lots of people in here. Yes, I shot my own crew member. Get over it. Let's send these two in. I know the entire ship's on fire, but you know. The more we can prevent from being shot up, the better. And there goes cloaking. Say get out, but I'm pretty sure pretty much every room's on fire, or at least out of air. And we got another crew member. Cool. Right. Get them out before they... sure. Yeah, only take the one. That's clearly what I had intended. Sorry to kick you off like that, but... Well, we got some for weapons now. Alright, you are then our engines. And we are out. We've got an ion weapon. Alright. Shields, right? Right, let's carry on. Fluctuating life signs are reported near the surface of a hazy pock-marked moon in the vicinity. It seems this is a rock nursery where the young are acclimatized to their religion. Oh, there's some kind of coup and the students are running amok. Improved weapons. Fire a warning shot near to the commotion to announce your arrival. Dispatch a barrage of weapons fires that crashes home into an unused quarry near to the installation. Weapons fire on the surface ceases for as long as it takes for the moon's defense force to be dispatched to your location. Hello, we're here, is what we said. Or something along those lines, at least. Sensors would kind of be handy to have. I'll probably be on the lookout for those. Medbay is still up and running, and there goes our drone. But we gotta go see if there's a fire in there, and there is. Good. Dual laser will allow us to do this. Good amounts of fire. And done. You find a weapon system on the ship with no crew to stop you. You can start it on your own, and no idea on how that thing actually went down. Alright. Let's try to get some more scrapping. We're on the lookout for some more subsystems. Can we actually fit them all? Cell 10 missiles. Let's power up the weapons and engage this station, actually. Which may or may not be a horrible mistake. We'll see. I mean, he can't dodge, so, you know. If we can keep that out for that glaive beam, we should be fine. There we go. Alright. We're gonna try to get rid of the medbay and probably port in there. Ooh, it's on fire. People probably are going to come and fight us and then leave when they see the whole thing's on fire and they're low on health. It's kind of what we were waiting for. Good. G is looking... Oh, he actually died. He died for no real reason, actually. Got any more crew members to shovel in here? No? We're done? Alright. Then we're gonna bust open your doors and go have a look. Accept, open fire, several arms. I've tried this twice and it failed twice. Which sucks. I mean, how long does offering and accepting surrender last, really? Alright, let's see if we actually have enough places to put back a battery and sensors in. I don't think we do. Sell small. Ugh, this is not going to be... I think I can get more out of this, so I'm just going to keep it. Although I think this sells for great things in Zoltan sectors actually, but I don't want to go there. Well, there are sensors. You now have level 2 sensors straight out of the gate. Neural stun I'm going to be using. Deploy Zeta. Yeah, okay. I think this is better than the other thing. Alright, we're going to level that up. So we actually already have standard level 3 sensors. Cool. Neat. Alright. We can finally see the entirety of our ship, and we'll also be knowing what we're boarding into. 3 Rockmen. Let's give him some fire first before we actually port in. Shields, huh? Should have cloaked, but it didn't matter. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be porting in there anytime soon. Or not, at least not until they get their shit together. And alright, good. I'll get shields back up, but it doesn't looks like we're getting too many. Are you aiming for shields again? No, you're aiming for Clone Bay. Right, I'm going to let them repair their shields and then I'm going to port in, I think. Didn't start a fire, I should probably just turn you off. Starting to become more of a hindrance than anything else. Would rather... Ugh, no, that started a fire. Look like the RNG just doesn't want to keep you alive. Sorry, Rockman. Can't be helped. Oh, wait, maybe you'll survive it. Keep it up. Bang those rocks together. There you go. That room's out of oxygen. This one is bound to be out of air as well. Although it's... I can shoot it if it goes up, I think. Looks like we're going for asphyxiation for this one. Wish I didn't shoot there. Ah, they got plenty of hull left. It's probably fine. Probably. He suddenly realized that there's a problem with his O2 supply. Oh. Firebomb Mark III. Now that is something I'm going to use. Identifying the rock trading post in close vicinity, signal them as your post won't be taken as a threat. The rock merchant chief fails you. Puny aliens, we shall let you continue on your way, but we'll keep you close watch. Charge your field now and leave. Is anyone not rude here? Have a rock crew member poses captain and let them execute a traditional rock collision greeting. Surprise, motherfucker. The rock crew take the dead ramp ship directly into the station using medium engine power and little dignity. The station's armor plating is barely scratched, but your front hull takes some dents. A rock officer addresses your crew member via VidCom. You command a civilian vessel. You have to acknowledge that your greeting was executed in the most traditional and honorable way. We shall give you permission to dock. An anti-drone, huh? Nah, I think the drones we got are good. Combat stimulator, long-range scanners, decent augments, but I think we're gonna stick with what we have. Alright, so how much power do we actually need? I'm gonna go with 3. Which we can get a drone and our defense drone. While we're here, before I start complaining again. The holiday system. If this is going to be a Zoltan, I don't know what I'm going to do. Tries to remain neutral in a civilian sector. Target militia leader. Payment medium. We'll go here, here, and then store. Alright, let's do it. Whoa. You lure the rogue militia leader to the far side of the system by transmitting some fake engagement reports. This gives you an opportunity to strike. You're big and scary, aren't you? Tell you what, let's use the combined power of both of our drones for a change. Yeah, that's it. Try to get shot down. I don't know what their artillery is like, and I'd rather not find out either. Alright, that's our cue to enter. You heard... I think that's their artillery thing, but I can't recall where that's from. I think that's just the 3-shot. Which, all in all, is rather disappointing. Ah well. Kick some butt. I think we can safely turn these off. Incoming. Contact the client and collect the bounty. Militia send out a courier to deliver the payment. Let us know if you come around. We might have another job for you at some point. Making connections everywhere. Because that's the kind of guys we are. Yeah. Let's await this. We actually got some fuel out of that as well, which is... crap. It's in the ice ship as well. Turns out we're not that good against AI type ships. I mean, we can board them, but you know. Here's hoping that this thing hits. Oh, it's likely to become a disappointment. I don't know why, it just seems like these heavy ion things tend to miss quite often. This one didn't. Oh, hey, where's the fire? Jeeves, right over there. I think we're all gonna be fine on sensors. No need to get my crew injured for it. No dodgy for you. Well, at least not anymore. Yeah, sure, throw in an asteroid storm or asteroid thing as well. Why not? Doors are gonna be just fine. So backup battery is out of the question, huh? Because all of our rooms are filled. Alright, what do we want? I thought we were looking for fuel. I'm gonna just sell these. A normal defense drone. Yeah, something that's... Ooh. That over the firebomb for now. That could be good. 2 extra shots. Yeah, let's do it. Sell nothing. Oh yeah, I need to sell the small arms, right? So we made a bit of profit on those. We bought them for 45, and I think we got 35 selling them right now. I don't know. I think, yeah. Either way, we made profit. Whether it's 10 or more, I don't really care. But we've got an augment slot open now. This is not gonna be easy because the dipshit has cloaking. I think we just gotta board in straight away if we want any chance of doing something here. And getting the pilot out is gonna help quite a bit. Or just destroying the helm. Yeah, that's fine too. Alright, we definitely want this dead. Rather that takes down the mine launcher or anything else. Not really too concerned. It's just one mine, which means it should be able to be stopped. Kind of spending drone parts quite quick. Why didn't you attack him? Strange. Well, get your two are up. Maybe I should move you to shields. Yeah, that got his attention. Sweet. Huh. You don't seem to pose much of a threat. I mean, you can hit me, but I think I'm gonna go and do this one without drones. That's a swing and a miss. Let's just get to punching. Alright. Let's move to here so we can actually target their weapons once. There we go. We'll go beat up on that NG. And our crew should be fine. Cool. Alright, stores. We got one more jump in us before we actually need to go there, I think. Crew isn't really all that strong. Neither is theirs. Let's just go. We'll dodge the ion flak, I think. I was hoping for this thing to fire first, but alas. No such luck. Let's take down their shields, even though we're in an asteroid field. Means I can hit them with a bow beam, like so. And dual laser can go here. Zoltan explosion actually killed both of them. Alright, your shields should be coming online rather quickly. In the meantime, you're going to get beat up a little bit more because of asteroids. And we're coming around to say hello again. Hello. Done. Store, let's have a look, shall we? A halberd beam. I can't do it. I can't do it. Unless I get rid of the bow beam. Even then I can't do it, because I'm gonna need the hull laser, that's for damn sure. Let's see. Nope, I don't think I can do the halberd. I'm gonna need the heavy ion. I'm gonna keep the dual laser. I'm gonna keep the hull laser, which already brings me up to 6 of 8, which means the halberd can't be powered. Nope. It's a bit silly, but that's the way it is. Yeah, we'll attack. Hell yeah. Bring it on. Squishy pants. That should bounce off. I missed. Just as good. Done. Weapons primed. And looks like we're gonna have to leave. Which is fine. G isn't looking very healthy, but yeah, well. Attack. Drones, drones, drones. But it's ion drones. You can't do anything to me. Oh, you poor bastard. You poor, poor bastard. You got nothing but ion drones. Ah well. A job's a job. And it means my crew can get some levels into whatever it's doing. Which basically is you're full, and you're not. Means my crew gets a little bit of extra time to heal up as well. Captain, you exceed the operational limits of our current system configuration. Blah blah blah. Energy spike has overloaded secondary power coupler fire alarm. Double fire in there is a bit annoying, but our clone bake can probably handle being on fire until it really becomes a problem, right? I think so. Light anti-crew drone. Guess it can't. Well, now we know. Alright, you go repair that. Sector 6. Midway Beta Drone Group Row. I'm gonna stay away from drones. I think those are the white ones, or is that an AI cluster thingy? I don't know. Spend some extra fuel on this one. Small settlement has been raided by a Mantis slaver. Pay a small sum for it. Fine. Be that way. I immediately got a store, huh? Let's have a look. I think we've got all we need, but, you know. I mean, that chain laser is looking mighty tempting to replace the bow beam. So I think I will actually do that. Another light of femme though. Ooh. Get out. Get out. Alright. Some more good money spent. We've now got 2 light of femme drones, which means you can really kick off some fires if you wanted to. Store. We'll buy some repairs and some fuel. Cool. 0 scrap. But I think we're much better off. No more bow beam, but we got 2 extra shots. Missiles. It's all about the missiles, isn't it? Light defense, go on ahead. Never mind then. Alright. See, I hate it that they don't say that the enemy ship has that before you actually start boarding. I don't need all of this. Let's make them suffer. For what they did to my poor drone. Told you you would suffer. No idea what's going on over there, but we're just gonna board in here for all purposes. Set everything on fire. Man, this is horrible for them. Anyone else? Any takers? Someone? Anyone? Do you really want me to go look after you myself? Ugh, fine. You're probably in there anyway. Ooh, fire. See? I'm just too smart for you guys. Alright, if you want to kill G, go right ahead. A usable drone. 3 hull points. Cool. I'm gonna kill you too. There you go. Level 2, 9-second clone. And level 3 is 7 seconds, and level 4 is 0-second clone. Just poof, and there he is. Alright, what's up over here? After research, blah 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 is what I heard from all of that. I don't think we have to worry about anything. Except for those two syncing up, and seeing that we can see the weapon charge, we can just cloak. Whenever we think it's necessary. I mean, yes, I can go bug them. But I don't really see the need for it. We're just gonna wait for them to suffocate. Means, are you fully leveled already on weapons? No, so we will just fire in some of these while we wait. Hey, you're targeting my crew. Can't say I appreciate that, sport. See, he's leveling up right quite nicely now. He's not hitting a lot, but that's not why we're here. So we're gonna have to cloak those. There we go. He's getting there, slow but steady. Colonists no longer have to live with the constant threat of being kidnapped by menace invaders. They gladly pay their dues. Should have some business cards with me. Your friendly bounty hunter. Call 111 exterminate or something. Will help, sure. I think our weapons will be able to do enough. Doesn't look like we're any immediate threat. No, because neither of these can ever pierce a shield layer, and this thing can only take down 2. Well, we have 3. Say goodbye to your medbay. And why not your oxygen? Keep you occupied a bit. Ooh, and that caused a fire. Oh, fancy that. And now your medbay's on fire as well. Ain't that a shame? So I'm pretty sure if I just wait here until he fixes shields, yeah, he's gonna come after us. I'm gonna get killed, and it's gonna be a pretty darn easy kill. I could move people out, but nah. I'll probably just upgrade Clone Bay one more. Although I probably should look at the other upgrades first. Things we may actually need for our survival, you know. Like a backup battery, which we'll never have. Because the ship can't have one. I think with a clone bay, it should be fine, right? Yep, Charlie. Alright, hey Charlie. We will find a use for you. Rest assured. We're going to be kicking some butt as well. Would have been great if I got the pregnant event, then I would have to invade a mantis as well. What do you got? Try to be a hero, attack a pirate. Send out a drone. I think this fires in 6 seconds. So I think we're fine on that end. Something hit my crew. Does that mean this thing can't shoot through that? Amazing. I didn't think it could. Yep, there it goes. Guess you got 3 shield piercing on you. Ya bastard. I hope you don't need that medbay. Because it is gone. Probably should not have you fight the mantis. Speaking of which, let's get you loaded up in there. I thought I ordered him to move in there, but apparently that went in over his head. Or maybe my Rockman wasn't completely dead yet. Oh, we got some skills in. It's going quite well. Just goes to show intruders on board, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, you're not gonna die. Stupid. Why are you both going in there? I thought. Okay, you in there, you in there, you two go in there. You can go eviscerate that one. Okay. Out there. You there. Who are you? You're my engines, dude, so you go in there. Okay. Suppose I could stick you on shields for the time being. Bam. Well, let's go. Big ass fire missile, huh? Probably think that's cool and all that. There you go. Sending the Mantis in on his own is probably not a good way to survive. That's going to slow down repairs a bit, isn't it? In it. Cool. Alrighty then. What can we upgrade? Drones, manufacturer, subspace scanner. Ah, yes, another blue option from the... Sure. Talk to the Mantis. Cool, yeah. You put your Mantis on the comm and it sends broadband hail in its native language. A small match ship approaches from the edge of the system. Your crewman seems to be superior to them. After a short aggressive conversation, they offer you a slave as tribute, which I can't take because I got rid of the Mantis slug gel. Brilliant. Well, I mean, the same thing happens when you let's see a missile launcher on this one for a change. That's nice. It looks like once we actually do end up getting in there, we'll be fine. That was more misses than I would have wanted. And the big one of mine also missed, which is normal. We have come to accept the crappy nature of that. Alright, before we board, we need to have this thing gone and out, and this thing gone and out. Brilliant. Who are the two most healthy people on board? You two. You gotta go out and then back in. Nope, you're not. You know. There's. He's almost dead. You know. I mean. You know. You could just. Yeah. Stored oxygen. Yeah, shove it. Circle technical okay, so our last sector is going to be one of those. Well, the last normal sector. Sure, we'll spend the extra fuel. Bound in our database. NG, you have no need for service right now. Oh, should have gone to the other sector. Maybe that's some use for me there. Anyway, I'm going to cut it here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.